Welcome to Grundy Center for tonight's varsity doubleheader matchup between the hometown Spartans and visiting Gladbrook Rhinebeck Rebels. I'm Joe May. I'll be doing the play-by-play for you. The first game of tonight's doubleheader, and we'll give a quick look at the Gladbrook Rhinebeck Rebels. They come into tonight's game 8-14 record on the season, including 2-3 in their last 5 games. Out of those last 5, they have wins.
And now for some game time weather information for you. 83 degrees, sunny skies, feels like 86. The dew point 64, the humidity 53%, and the wind out of the west at 9 miles an hour. Hey, what do you say? Let's get ready to play some high school baseball.
Rebels come in tonight's game averaging 5 runs per game. They give up 8, average 6 hits per ball game. And they will have their work cut out for them tonight as they'll be facing Spartan ace Judd Jarofsky. Jarofsky tied for first in the state in 2A as he has yet to give up an earned run on the season, so he has a 0.00 ERA. Also tied for second in the state with 6 wins, and tied for second in the state in WHIP, which is walks and hits per innings pitched. So you add together the hits and walks and divide that by the number of innings pitched, so you get a good idea of how many base runners they allow per inning. And Jarofsky's WHIP is .58, so he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning on the season. Leading off for Gladbrook Rhinebeck.
Leading off for the Rebels, the center fielder, number 8, Hudson Clark.
Beautiful night for baseball in Grundy Center. Slight breeze blowing out to left center field. Jarofsky hits a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1.
First pitch, 5:01 p.m.
Off speed on the second pitch. High chopper to Thorne at third. Easily makes the play for the first out of the inning. Hudson Clark grounds out to third base. Brings up Trayvon Heron, the left fielder for the Rebels.
Next up for the Rebels, the left fielder, number 2, Trayvon Heron.
Heron batting .305 on the season. Leads the team with 4 doubles. Jarofsky starts him out with a curveball, goes high for ball 1. Second one swinging, easy fly ball into left center field. Braden Davey goes to his left to make the grab, and it's 2 quick outs for the Spartans. Judd Jarofsky throughout the season.
Next up for the Rebels, the right fielder, number 6, Cole Gramer.
Jarofsky does not throw a lot of pitches in his starts typically. In his 36 innings pitched, he's only walked 5 batters, has not hit a batter. First pitch misses outside, ball 1 to Cole Gramer, the right fielder. Jarofsky just pounds the strike zone, lets his defense help him out. There's a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. This time he comes inside with the fastball, just got a piece of Gramer on the arm, so shortly after I say he hasn't hit a batter all season, he hits Gramer with the pitch.
Next up for the Rebels, the first baseman, number 13, Drew Eilers.
So Rebels with a runner on first, 2 outs in the top of the first. Gramer is 1 for 1 on stolen bases on the season. Drew Eilers the hitter. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it out of play. Eilers, the first baseman for the Rebels, comes into tonight's game batting .245 on the season. Jarofsky throws over to first, Gramer back easily. Swings and misses at the off-speed pitch. Jarofsky ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Gramer, the running at first, gets his lead. Jarofsky goes upstairs to the fastball, misses, trying to get Eilers to chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first inning. Tyler's fouls the off-speed pitch straight back. Buys himself another pitch. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another foul ball to the backstop. Eilers has spoiled a couple of good pitches for Jarofsky, as the Spartan hurler is moving his location outside and inside. A good mix of pitches between his off-speed pitch and fastball so far. Let's see what he comes up with here to Eilers. Goes off-speed, gets him swinging for the 3rd out of the inning. The Rebels put 1 runner on base with 2 outs, unable to advance him. We go to the bottom of the 1st. Spartans coming to bat. Welcome back to Grundy Center. Beautiful day for baseball. A lot of blue in the skies, a few spotty white clouds. Spartans coming to bat in the bottom of the 1st inning. Grundy Center 17-3 on the season. So they finished the season ranked number 9 in the final Class 2A Coaches Association rankings in their top 10 rankings. Spartans coming in at number 9. They're 4-1 in their last 5 games. Wins versus South Hardin, 2 versus AGWSR, and a win versus Hudson. And their lone loss in that span, just their 3rd of the season, was the last time we saw this Spartan team when they suffered that 4-0 shutout loss to Denver.
Leading off for the Spartans, the center fielder, number 5, Braden Davey.
Davey leading things off against senior Rebel pitcher Cameron C. See with kind of a lower arm slot delivery, comes in not quite sidearm, more of a 3/4. Hits the outside corner for strike 1 against Davey. Davey swings and fouls this one back out of play. C quickly hitting the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Davey hitting .308 on the season. C tries to get him to chase. One was way too outside. Davey easily lays off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Spartan leadoff hitter. C just misses up and in, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Braden Davey, 24 hits on the season, 19 singles, 5 doubles. Swings and drives this one to right field. Right fielder comes in and makes the running catch for the 1st out of the inning.
Next up with the Spartans, the pitcher, number 12, Judd Jarofsky.
So Davey is retired on the short fly ball to Cole Kramer in right field. Brings up tonight's pitcher for the Spartans, Judd Jarofsky. Jarofsky also the leading hitter for the Spartans with a .478 batting average. Watches ball 1 go outside. pitch way inside. Jarofsky had the count, 2 balls, no strikes. So he hits the outside corner with a fastball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Comes back inside, just paints the corner. Good pitch by Cameron C. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch misses low and in. Cameron C. second on the Rebel team in innings pitched this year. Coming into this game, 24 1/3 innings on the season. 4.32 ERA. And he leads the team with 22 strikeouts. Misses high with the fastball, and Jarofsky draws a 1-out walk. Judd Jarofsky, 14 stolen bases in 15 attempts.
Next up for the Spartans, the second baseman, number 2, Brody Zinkula.
And Brody Zinkula, the batter. Zinkula hitting .333 on the season. Watches ball 1 go by upstairs. Zinkula leads the Spartan offense with 32 runs scored on the season. Shows bunt, follows it back to the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zinkula showing bunt is pretty common, as he does lead the Spartan offense with 6 sacrifice bunts on the season. 1 ball, 1 strike. See if he shows again or if they give him the green light to swing. Jarofsky stealing. Chopper short into right field. That's going to drop in for a single for Zinkula. Jarofsky scampers all the way over to third easily on the hit and run. Brody Zinkula, the single, advances Judd Jarofsky all the way to third base.
Next up for the Spartans, the third baseman, number 13, Riker Thorne.
Spartans with a great opportunity to score in the first inning. Runners at the corners, just 1 out. Third baseman Riker Thorne digs in. Thorne 22 RBIs on the season for the Spartans. Zinkula takes his lead, looking to run. Looks like he's going to go. There he goes. Thorne drives a single into right center field. Jarofsky scores easily. Zinkula held up at third, and back-to-back singles put the Spartans on the board. So after getting shut out last time out versus Denver, Spartan bats come back to life.
Next up for the Spartans, the catcher, number 11, Pete Lebo.
One out in the bottom of the first. Spartans with runners at the corner. There goes Thorne. He's going to steal easily standing up. But before that, there was a balk called. So Brody Zinkula will trot in from third base. Riker Thorne advances to second on the balk. And the Spartans take a 2-0 lead in the bottom of the first inning. Pete Lebo gets sawed off. And the one hopper to shortstop goes off his glove in the shallow left field. Thorne's going to score on the air. Lebo standing at first base.
Now batting with the Spartans, the first baseman, number 19, Ryder Slifer.
In my scorebook, I put that down as an infield single. No RBIs, then Thorne scored on the secondary air. Lebo at first base. Ryder Slifer the batter. Slifer the Spartan first baseman. Lebo takes his lead. He's going to run. Slifer swings and misses. Lebo steals standing up. No throw to second base. Different Spartan offense tonight than what we saw versus Denver last time out. Versus Denver, they did not have a stolen base attempt. We've seen 3 different Spartans running here in the first inning. Slider watches the curveball hit the outside corner for strike 2. Slifer having an outstanding season at the plate for the Spartans, hitting .404, leads the team with a .592 on-base percentage, and leads the team with a .673 slugging percentage. Swings and misses off-speed pitch that broke away from him. Slifer goes down on strikes for the second out of the inning.
Next up for the Spartans, the left fielder, number 24, Hayden Gertis.
Sophomore left fielder Hayden Gertis steps in with 2 outs. Lebo still at second base for the Spartans. First offering from C in the dirt for ball 1. Gertis hitting .275 on the season. Leads the Spartans with 21 walks drawn. He's ahead of the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Watch the fastball just a little bit upstairs. 3 balls, no strikes to Hayden Gertis. 2 outs. The Spartans already with 3 runs scored at the bottom of the first. Fastball hits the outside corner for strike 1. And Gertis draws a 2-out walk. That puts runners at first and second base for Grundy Center.
Next up for the Spartans, the shortstop, number 9, Ethan Meester.
Ethan Meester playing shortstop tonight for the Spartans up to bat. He's hitting .254 in the season, 18 RBIs. Looking to get number 19 here. Base hit will most likely score Lebo from second. Good off-speed pitch by C starts Meester off with a strike. Tries the curveball again, misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cameron C, the pitcher for the Rebels, delivers. Meester swings, chopper back to the mound, gets right between the wickets. But Meester reaches on the air. Second error of the inning for the Rebel defense, and that will load the bases for right fielder Mason Tatey.
Next up for the Spartans, the right fielder, number 10, Mason Tatey.
Lebo standing on third base, Hayden Gertis on second, Ethan Meester on first, Mason Tatey the batter. Swings, first pitch, shallow left field. That's going to drift foul for strike 1. Looked like that pitch was in on his hands. He just got a little bit of the handle on it. If it was a fair ball, would have scored 2. Just drifted about 4 feet foul. See, he comes back to the fastball, misses upstairs. Tatey comes into tonight's game hitting .161 on the season. It's 5 hits in his 31 at-bats. Fastball gets all the way to the backstop. Lebo will score standing up. Gertis advances to third, and Meester advances to second. That fastball was inside, went off the catcher's glove, got all the way to the backstop, allowing the Spartans to advance easily. Now the count, 3 balls, 1 strike to Mason Tatey. See, misses inside. And that will reload the bases for the Spartans. And top of the order backup, Spartans have batted all the way through the order.
At the top of the order for the Spartans, now batting number 5, Braden Davey.
3 hits, 3 walks in the inning for the Spartan defense or offense. Braden Davey sees ball 1. He flew out to right field to start the game. And then the Spartans put the next 4 batters on base. Davey swings, pops it up out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. Spartan offense able to take advantage of some free bases and a couple of rebel errors. So they pounded out 3 singles this inning. Davey had to count 2 balls and a strike. Fastball low and away. Davey had to count 3 balls on strike. Bases loaded. See, misses upstairs. Braden Davey draws the 2-out walk. Hits the RBI. And the Spartans lead now up to 5-0 bottom of the first inning. And we'll have a pitching conference after that walk. Is the 4th free pass issued in the first inning by Cameron C. Along with those 4 walks, the Spartans have 3 singles as Brody Zinkula, Riker Thorne, and Pete Lebo, in order, each had back-to-back-to-back singles. There had been 2 errors in the first inning by the Rebel defense.
Next up with the Spartans, number 12, Judd Jarofsky.
After the mound visit, Cameron C. back on the rubber. He'll face Spartans leading hitter, Judd Jarofsky. Jarofsky swings and misses at the first pitch. It's an off-speed offering by Cameron C. Good choice of pitches in that situation. He misses upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jarofsky walked earlier this inning, came around to score the first run of the ball game. Fastball way outside, 2 balls and a strike. That one nearly got a piece of Jarofsky's. Too far inside. 3 balls, 1 strike to the Spartan pitcher. C paints the inside corner. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Runners will be going as soon as there's motion towards the plate. Jarofsky pops this up out of play. Count remains full. Ethan Meester standing on third base, Mason Tatey on second, Braden Davey on first base, Judd Jarofsky your hitter. Drives this one down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Meester scores easily. Tatey's going to score standing up. Braden Davey at third, and Judd Jarofsky with a 2-run single. The Spartans' 4th single of the first inning.
Next up with the Spartans, number 2, Brody Zinkula.
Spartans open up a 7-0 lead, bottom of the first inning. Brody Zinkula, the hitter. Jarofsky takes second base. No play on that. Braden Davey on third base, Judd Jarofsky on second. Zinkula fouls this out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zinkula, a .333 hitter on the season. Swings, ground ball to shortstop. Gets under the shortstop's glove. Davey scores easily. Jarofsky's going to score standing up. And 2 more runs in for the Spartans on the air.
Next up for the Spartans, number 13, Riker Thorne.
This long first inning for the Rebel defense continues. Zinkula's going to steal second with no play. Riker Thorne, the batter, he singled, had an RBI earlier this inning. Later came on to score. Zinkula was running, Thorne pops it up. Shortstop calling for it. He makes the grab. And this long first inning is finally over, but not before the Spartans put up 9 runs in the bottom of the first. Rebels come in to bat in the top of the second. Welcome back to Grundy Center. Top of the second inning, Rebels a big hole to try and dig out of. So they'll try to chip away, get a few runs at a time. They'll be facing a new pitcher for Grundy Center. Judd Jarofsky started the game. Through that first inning, did not allow a hit, hit 1 batter with a pitch. Your new Spartan pitcher is sophomore Hayden Gertis. Gertis' 8th appearance of the season. Most of those in relief. He started 1 game this season. He has a 3-0 record. He's thrown 17 2/3 innings on the season. And leads to a really impressive 1.58
How about if the Rebels
ERA.
have designated hitter number 9, Michael Boyd?
He'll face Michael Boyd, the designated hitter for the Rebels. Boyd swings and fouls that out of play. Boyd hitting for the Rebels catcher, Chad Gutneck, tonight. Boyd, a 133 hitter on the season. Watches ball 1, fastball too high. Swings and misses at a fastball in the outside corner. Gertis ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Comes back, Boyd, fly ball to left field. Easily caught by Spartan left fielder. Judd Jarofsky, I believe, is the new left fielder. He just swapped spots.
Next up for the Rebels, the second baseman, number 3, Brandon Mather.
Brings up Brandon Mather, the second baseman for Gladbrook Rhinebeck. Gertis paints the outside corner. He's ahead in the count. No balls and a strike. Brandon Mather hitting .250 on the season. Swings and fouls this out of play. Gertis ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. He's thrown 2 fastballs so far to Mather. Let's see if he tries an off-speed pitch in this situation. Good location right at the knees on the outside corner. And Mather caught looking for the second out of the inning.
Next up, the Rebels. The pitcher, number 30, Cameron C.
Cameron C. now up to bat with 2 outs for Gladbrook Rhinebeck. Fastball upstairs for ball 1. Cameron C. only 7 at-bats coming in on the season coming into tonight's game. Swings. There's a ground ball up the middle. That's going to get through for a single. And that is C's first base hit of the season. Congratulations to that young man. Again, that was only his 8th at-bat. So now 2 outs, runner on first for Trevor Mather in the shortstop.
Rebels, the shortstop, number 16, Trevor Mather.
Cooper Larson, number 4, in the courtesy run for the Rebel pitcher. Trevor Mason swings through the first pitch fastball, strike 1. Mather batting .216 on the season. It's 11 hits in his 51 at-bats. Chopper to shortstop. Meester charges it, gets on the low hop, throw to first base, plenty of time. And after a 2-out single, Rebels are held scoreless as we go to the bottom of the second. Grundy Center in control, 9-0. Welcome back to Grundy Center. Joe May bringing you the play-by-play. Here in this first game, for the nightcap, you'll have to switch over to KDAO. Chuck Carpenter will be bringing you that game. Again, this first game tonight on the Grundy Center YouTube channel. For the second game of the doubleheader, switch over to KDAO for tonight's nightcap broadcast. Spartans came into tonight's game averaging 9 runs per game. They took care of that average in the first inning.
Now batting with the Spartans, number 11, Pete Lebo.
Powered by 4 singles, 4 walks, and took advantage of 3 Rebel errors in that first inning to put up that 9 spot. And Pete Lebo nearly hit by a pitch. Gets out of the way for ball 1. Facing a new pitcher for the Rebels and junior Trevor Mather. Lebo swings and fouls this out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Mather's 7th appearance of the season. He's logged 16 in the 3rd innings coming into tonight. Leads the team with a 1.29 ERA. Lebo ground ball to first base, takes a big hop. Drew Eilers gets it, pitches it, or flips it to the first baseman. They just get Lebo in a close play at first base. Lebo got down the line quickly, but the Rebels able to retire him for the first out of the inning. Ryder Slafer up.
Next up, the Spartans, number 19, Ryder Slafer.
Slafer struck out his first time up. Watches a fastball in the outside corner for strike 1. Swings and fouls the second pitch out of play. Trevor Mather, and ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Slifer's provided some pop in this Spartan order this season. He leads the team with 8 doubles and 2 home runs. And the curveball hits him square in the back, which is not uncommon. As Slifer also leads the team. That is the 16th time he's been hit by a pitch this season.
Next up for the Spartans, number 24, Hayden Curtis.
Hayden Curtis up to bat. Started the game in left field, came into pitch in the 2nd inning in relief of starter Jed Jarofsky. Curtis watches first pitch called for strike 1. Hayden Curtis walked in the 1st inning. Swings and fouls it to the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes. Ryder Slifer, your runner at first. Hayden Curtis, the batter. There goes Slifer. Curtis swings, chopper to the shortstop. Makes the play, has to throw it across the diamond. And Curtis beats the throw. I think the first baseman tried to scoop that throw out of the dirt.
Next up for the Spartans, number 9, Ethan Meester.
It bounced just off his glove. So Curtis reaches on the air. Runners on first and second. 1 out for Ethan Meester. Fly ball to center field. Center fielder going back. He's going to make the catch. Slifer shows tag. He's not going to continue. Hudson Clark makes the play in center. And that's 2 outs now, bringing up number 9 hitter Mason Tatey.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 10, Mason Tatey.
Tatey walked back in the 1st inning. One of 4 Spartans to draw a walk in that long 1st inning. Watches ball 1. Swings and misses. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Spartan right fielder. Comes inside right at the knees. He's now ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nathan tries a curveball. Does not break, and Tatey takes it right between the numbers in the back. 2nd hit batter of the inning. That will load the bases for the Spartans. And bringing up leadoff hitter Braden Davey.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 5, Braden Davey.
Already his 3rd plate appearance of the night. Flashes a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. Back in the 1st inning, Davey had 2 at-bats. He flew out to right his first time up. Later walked with the bases loaded for an RBI. Here's a fly ball to left center. Hudson Clark going over to his right, makes the grab. Spartans load the bases off of 2 hit batters and an error, but unable to score. As at the end of 2, the score remains Spartans 9, Rebels 0. Welcome back to Grundy Center, top of the third inning.
Now batting for the Rebels, the shortstop number
Austin Mather leading things off for the Rebels. First pitch swinging, drives it down the right field line, just going to get foul.
correction, the third baseman number 12, Austin Mather.
Austin Mather playing third base for the Rebels tonight. Facing Hayden Gertis out for his second inning of work. Again, Judd Jarofsky started the game, pitched the first inning, and then once the Spartans put up that 9 spot in the bottom of the first, Spartans went to Gertis on the mound in the second. He's now ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Austin Mather hitting an even 200 on the season. Swings and fouls this one back. Mather right at the Mendoza line, the historical 200 batting average line. Chops this one to second base. Zinkula goes to his right, makes the play. As he was bringing it up to his body, he skips out of his glove. So Mather reaches on the air. Rebels with their leadoff hitter aboard. Somewhat of a rare occurrence. The Spartan defense doesn't make a lot of errors. They average just a little over 1 per ball game. Check swing fouled back by Hudson Clark, the Rebels' leadoff hitter and center fielder. Hudson Clark hitting .297 on the season, leads the team with 19 base hits on the year, 17 singles and 2 doubles. Swings and misses at a high fastball. Gertis ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Top of the third inning. Gertis tries to get in the chase. Hudson Clark lays off the high fastball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Austin Mather, your runner at first. Popped up on the infield, Zinkula and Meester. Meester makes the grab on the right side of second base for the first out of the inning. Trayvon Heron, the left fielder, steps in now.
Next up, the Rebels, number 2, Trayvon Heron.
Heron batting .305 on the year. A really solid season at the plate for the Rebels. Watch the fastball on the outer half for strike 1. Heron leads the Rebels with 4 doubles. Skies this one to center field. Davey went back at first, now coming in, tries a sliding catch, can't quite get to it. And the Rebels, 2 runners on. As Mather now standing at second base, he reached on the air. Trayvon Heron with the single.
Next up, the Rebels, number 6, Cole Gramer.
Number 3 hitter, Cole Gramer, the leading hitter. Watch the fastball for ball 1. Gramer leads the team with a .333 average, a .507 on base average, and a .389 slugging average. That pitch in the dirt, 2 balls and a strike. Excuse me, 2 balls, no strikes. Swings, drives this one down the left field line. That's going to get fouled. He hammered that down the line. Just a long, loud strike. 2 balls and a strike. Gertis misses outside with the off-speed pitch. 3 balls and a strike now. Dangerous count when facing the leading hitter for the Rebels. Select for the first baseman playing in on the grass. Curtis hits him with the pitch. Just got a piece of him. That will load the bases, courtesy of an error, a single, now a hit batter. The second time Gramer's been hit tonight in each of his plate appearances. Rebels with a great scoring opportunity. Bases loaded, just one out. Drew Eilers, the cleanup hitter, digging in. Eilers hitting .245 on the season. He leads the team with 1 triple and tied for the team lead with 1 home run. So he does have the ability to drive the ball with some power. Swings and drives this one to left field. That will get the Rebels on the board. RBI single for Drew Eilers. Austin Mather, who reached earlier in the inning on the air, scores. Trayvon Herron singled, now standing at third base.
Now batting the Rebels, number 9, Michael Boyd.
Cole Gramer, who was hit by the pitch, standing on second. And Drew Eilers, as we just saw, standing at first base now with the single. Michael Boyd watched the fastball up and outside for ball 1. Boyd flew out to left last inning. Was the designated hitter batting for the Rebels catcher. Good pitch by Gertis. He comes back in on the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball way outside. Two balls, 1 strike to Michael Boyd, the Rebels' designated hitter. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, top of the 3rd inning. Spartans have both corner infielders playing in. Boyd waves at it, misses, so he strikes out for the 2nd out. Brings up Brandon Mather in the 2nd baseman. He struck out looking.
Next up for the Rebels, number 3, Brandon Mather.
Rebels already with 1 run scored this inning. Hayden Gertis trying to keep him at just the 1 run. Misses outside for ball 1. And Brandon Mather hitting .250 on the season, leads the team with 17 RBIs. Good opportunity here to add to that total. Follows that pitch straight back. Spartans with their corner infielders back at regular depth now. And Gertis misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Swings, fouls that back out of play. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the 3rd inning. With all those foul balls, we're running out of fresh baseballs. Freshman Blake Schrage delivers a couple of new ones to the home plate umpire. Now we're back in action. Sophomore Hayden Gertis on the mound, working out of the windup with the bases loaded. Goes to the off-speed pitch. Nice pitch by Hayden Gertis. Gets Mather and swinging. Rebels leave the bases loaded, but they do get 1 run across as we go to the bottom of the 3rd. Spartans lead 9-1. Welcome back to Grundy Center, bottom of the third inning. Trevor Mathern out for his second inning of work tonight. In relief of starter Cameron.
Now back into the Spartans, number 12, Judd Jarofsky.
Judd Jarofsky leads things off for the Spartans. Swings and misses for strike one. Jarofsky's third plate appearance of the night. He walked and singled in the first inning. Swings and misses. Mathern ahead in the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Jarofsky came into this game hitting .478. And he's down on 3 pitches for the first out of the inning. And that's something you don't see a lot of, just the 7th time all season.
Next up in the Spartans, number 2, Brody Zinkula.
That's his 67 at-bats. So about once every 10 at-bats. Zinkula watches ball 1 just inside. Zinkula also had 2 plate appearances back in the first. Drives this one up the middle. That's going to bounce through for a single.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 13, Riker Thorne.
2 singles, and he also reached on the air back in the first. Had a stolen base in the first. Let's see if he runs here with a 9-1 lead. Riker Thorne up to bat, 1 for 2 on the night. Mathern throws over Zinkula back easily. Thorne had RBI single in the first, and then also popped up to shortstop in the first. Zinkula back again, looked like he was stealing. The Spartan base runners typically show that sprinter start when they're going to run. There he goes. Pitch called a strike. Zinkula in easily with the stolen base. Now Riker Thorne with an RBI opportunity. Thorne hitting .375 coming into the game. Swings and fouls this one back out of play. Trevor Mathern ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in the bottom of the third inning. Brody Zinkula stealing third. This one driven into left center field by Thorne. That's going to drop. Picked up at the warning track by Hudson Clark. That's an RBI double for Riker Thorne.
Next up for the Spartans, number 11, Pete Lebo.
Solid hit by Riker Thorne. So he put a charge into that one for a stand-up double. Pete Lebo swings and fouls the first pitch back. Lebo 1 for 2 on the night, singled back in the first, grounded out to first base in the second. It's the fastball high for a ball. Pitch just outside, 2 balls and a strike to the Spartan catcher. Lebo a .328 hitter on the season. Swings, drives this one to the right center field gap. That's going to get down. That's going to be extra bases. Lebo on his way to second. Back-to-back doubles from Riker Thorne and Pete Lebo. And the Spartan bats showing a little bit of power here in the third inning.
Next up for the Spartans, number 19, Ryder Slifer.
Ryder Slifer up to bat, 0 for 1. He struck out in the first and was hit by a pitch in the second. Slifer leads the team with 23 RBIs, chance to add to that total here. First pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Slifer drives this one into left field. Heron right at him, makes the catch. That's
Now
2
batting for the
outs.
Spartans, number 24, Hayden Curtis.
So Slifer flies out to left. Hayden Gertis steps up. He walked in the first, reached on air in the second. So 0 for 1 officially in the scorebook. Watches a fastball outside for ball 1. Gertis hitting .275 on the season. Nathan paints the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pete Lebo, runner at second after his RBI double. Gertis just puts the bat out there, saw a fly under to second base. Mather makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. Spartans scored 2 more runs off 3 hits, a single and 2 doubles. We're heading to the 4th inning. Spartans open up an 11-1 lead. We are in the top of the 4th inning in Grundy Center, which is the final conference contest for these teams. Doubleheader tonight. This is game 1. Grundy Center 10-0 in the conference, 17-3 overall. Second place in the conference is South Hardin. This is the NICL West. South Hardin 6-4. East Marshall 4-5. Gladbrook Rhinebeck 1-5. HWSR 0-7 rounds out the NICL West standings coming into tonight's contest. When these 2 teams met back at the end of May, much tighter ball game. Of course, this game does have there's still some innings to play in it, but there's a 3-1 Spartan win at the end of May. Gertis misses in the dirt for ball 1. That earlier game was just the 3rd game of the season for Grundy Center. One of just 3 games they've played this season decided by 2 runs or less. Gertis comes back, hits a fastball in the inside half. So not a lot of close games for this Spartans team. And we're going to see a visit to the mound by Coach Pat Brown. You wonder if this is a pitch count replacement here. It looks like it is. With additional games coming up this week, most likely want to keep Hayden Gertis available if needed. This could be second baseman Brody Zinkula coming in to pitch. Zinkula, this will be his 4th appearance on the mound this season. 3 1/3 innings pitched. He's given up 3 hits, no runs. He's walked 2 batters, he's hit a batter, and he's struck out 4. So he's tied for the team lead with a 0.00 ERA with Judd Jarofsky. But just doesn't have the innings to qualify for an ERA title. Jarofsky's going to move in to shortstop. Sophomore Ethan Meester will slide over from shortstop to second base. Zinkula is going to inherit a 1-ball, 1-strike count. So Gertis threw 2 pitches here in the top of the 4th, and he'll be replaced on the mound by Brody Zinkula. Hayden Gertis goes back out to left field where he started the ball game. Cameron C., your hitter. He singled back in the 2nd inning. First pitch from Zinkula outside for ball 2. C drives this one to left center. Braden Davey going over to his right. He's going to make the grab for the first out of the inning. Cameron C. flies out to center, brings up shortstop Trevor Mather. Looks like we have a pinch hitter, number 32, up to bat for the Rebels. Devin Bolt, the hitter. Zinkula just misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball to the right side. Meester makes the acrobatic play for the 2nd out of the inning. Brings up Austin Mather, 3rd baseman for the Rebels.
Now batting for the Rebels, number 12, Austin Mather.
Mather reached on an error last inning and scored the only run of the ball game for the Rebels. Swings first pitch, drives it up the middle. Meester to his right, makes the play, throw to first, in time. Nice play by the Spartan 2nd baseman. And it's 3 up, 3 down at the top of the 4th. Rebels still trail 11-1. Spartans coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back to Grundy Center, bottom of the 4th inning. Spartans coming to bat. A beautiful night for a doubleheader between the Grundy Center Spartans and Gladbrook Rhinebeck Rebels. Really good crowd on hand for the first game of the doubleheader. So Spartan bleachers are nearly full. We all still have your good crowd of lawn chair sitters along the fence line. And we have a new pitcher for the Rebels in the bottom of the 4th. It's going to be sophomore Trayvon Heron on the mound. This will be Heron's 4th appearance of the season, but his first relief appearance. His previous 3 have all been starts.
Now batting for the Spartans, number 9, Ethan Meester.
Heron tied for the Rebels team lead with 2 wins on the season. He's 2-1 with a 2.67 ERA. He'll be facing Ethan Meester. Watch the first pitch for strike 1. Meester a couple of nice plays at second base to end the top of the 4th. Pops this one up on the infield. That's going to drop. Looked like it went off the glove of Heron as he tried to go back behind the mound to grab it. Shortstop and second base.
Next up for the Spartans, number 10, Mason Tatey.
Meester reaches on an error for the 2nd time tonight. brings up right fielder Mason Tatey. Got that unofficial, that is the 5th error of the ball game for the Rebel defense. Mason Tatey watches ball 1. For the season, opponents only hitting 189 against Trayvon Heron. He's really found some success. Tatey shows bunt, pulls back. Meester running. One hop throw to the bag, but it bounces off the shortstop, and Meester had it stolen anyway. So Ethan Meester with the stolen base. So runner on second, no outs. 2 balls, no strikes to Mason Tatey. Fastball up and away. 3 balls, no strikes. Mason Tatey hitting 161 on the season. He's walked and he's been hit by a pitch tonight, so no official at bats in this ball game. And he's walked again. 3rd time right fielder Mason Tatey has been on base tonight in 3 plate appearances. And that turns the lineup over.
Next up for the Spartans, number 5, Braden Davey.
Davey 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. He did walk back in the first inning with the bases loaded. So he got an easy RBI in that instance. Heron misses high and outside for ball 1. Ethan Meester, the runner out on second. Mason Tatey, the runner on first. Leadoff hitter and center fielder Braden Davey up to bat. Facing the 3rd Rebel pitcher of the night, Trayvon Heron. Fastball right at the knees, 1 ball, 1 strike. Rebel defense playing normal depth. First baseman Drew Eilers in on the grass. That fastball off the glove of Gutenecht rolls just far enough away for the runners to advance 1 base. Meester now at 3rd, Tatey standing on second base. Two 2-1 count to Braden Davey. Heron fastball and Davey drives into left field. Meester scores easily. Mason Tatey will score easily. His left fielder had a little bit of trouble picking that up. And Davey's in the second base. RBI single for Braden Davey. Meester scores on the single.
Next up for the Spartans, number 12, Judd Jarofsky.
The left fielder had a little bit of a bobble trying to pick that up. Braden Davey with the single takes second on the throw back in. Davey's going to be stealing third. Now he's hung up between second and third. And he is caught stealing for the first out of the inning. A little too anxious to get that stolen base. Tried to time it, but he's easily thrown out at third. But after the single, Spartans with a 13-1 lead. And Judd Jarofsky now your hitter with nobody on base. Fastball misses low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bottom of the fourth inning. Jarofsky swings, just got a piece of it, fouls it straight back into the catcher's glove. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jarofsky's been on base twice tonight. He walked in, singled both in the first inning, struck out swinging last inning. Heron tries to get him with the off-speed pitch. Jarofsky able to check his swing. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and Jarofsky down on strikes for the second time tonight. And the second out of the inning for the Spartans.
Next up for the Spartans, number 2, Brody Zinkula.
Brody Zinkula, the hitter, is 2 for 3 on the night, 2 singles, and he also reached on an error back in the first inning. scored 2 runs. Chopper to third baseman. 2-hopper, easy play, throw to first base. Throw's going to bounce. Eilers makes a nice play and makes the scoop on that median hop to retire Zinkula for the 3rd out of the inning. Spartans score 2 runs courtesy of an error, a walk, and an RBI single for Braden Davey. So we head to the top of the 5th. Spartans in control, 13-1. Top of the 5th inning in Grundy Center. Brody Zinkula remains on the mound for the Spartans. And just a reminder, for the nightcap of tonight's doubleheader, switch on over to KDAO for the broadcast of the second game tonight. There'll be about a 15-20 minute break after this first game ends before the second game starts. First pitch swinging goes off the glove of the left fielder. Now he's hung up between first and second. And he's going to be called out for going outside of the baseline. So leadoff single, but he's thrown out trying to get into second base as that original single went off the glove.
Now back at the Rebels, number 2, Trayvon Herron.
Hudson Clark was the hitter. Trayvon Herron now the batter. Started the game in left field. Came into pitch last inning. Follows this one straight back. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, top of the 5th inning. Herron swings and misses. He goes down on strikes for the 2nd out of the 5th inning. Spartan pitching defense through 4 2/3 innings tonight. Only allowed 6 base runners.
Next up for the Rebels, number 6, Cole Kramer.
7 base runners. 4 hits, 2 hit batters, and an error. Zinkula bounces that one for ball 1. Cole Kramer's been on base twice. 2 hit by pitch. Check swing, he did go around. 1 ball, 1 strike. Zinkula working quickly but bounces that one. Upcoming games for the Spartans, again, they've got the nightcap of tonight's doubleheader over on KDAO. And tomorrow they go at Hampton Dumont Cal. Zinkula misses outside for ball 3. Hampton Dumont Cal with a 7-13 record on the season. Kramer, slow roller to second base. Meester fields it, flips over to first base for the 3rd out of the inning. And that'll do it for game 1. The 10-run mercy rule comes into effect. Spartans, powered by that 9-run first inning, take game 1 of the doubleheader 13-1. Again, we'll have about a 15-20 minute break before the second game starts. You can catch that one, flip over to the KDAO live stream broadcast, as the second game will not be on YouTube. Again, switch over to KDAO, and Chuck Carpenter will have the nightcap broadcast for you. The next broadcast for Grundy Center It'll be their first round tournament game coming up on July 8th. As they'll play the winner of either Owine or Crestwood in their sub-state quarterfinal matchup. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a good night.